Hi, Ashwin.
Hi.
In July, I interviewed you and you warned that the US dollar would climb in September. 22nd September at 3 p.m. New York time, I received an algo alert from your system alerting me that the dollar had surged. What's the big news?
Tessie, last night in Asia was night. It was a big news. The chairman of the US Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, signaled that the central bank could scale back asset purchases as early as November and complete the process by mid-2022. This hawkish change of sentiment by the Fed clearly shows that they are now worried about stabilizing prices instead of inflation, which they have been claiming is transitory. It's a total new ball game right now.
So how can we make money from this latest change in Fed policy?
This change in Fed policy and sentiment will now cause the US dollar to climb against major currencies. The Fed has already increased its projections for US GDP in 2022.
So will higher interest rates cause the stock market to drop?
Not at all. Well, yes and no. Let me explain. Stocks will still go up in 2022. Okay? And our algo sees the NASDAQ going to 16,000 and the S&P going to 5,000. But it will not be a broad-based climb. Not every company will climb together with the stock market. Not everybody. So usually people are used to such things that if I buy a stock and the market's going up, means every single stock will go up. No. In 2022, only those companies that have strong balance sheet, healthy pipelines, and a solid product and service, and can afford higher borrowing costs will do well. Those companies who can't afford all these things will not do well.
So you were telling me.
Let me add, and also in 2022, because of higher interest rates, investors will start buying US assets, including stocks and the physical US dollar. Please go ahead.
You were telling me that there's an instrument that can enable retail investors to buy top-class companies at a very low outlay. Please elaborate.
Yes, Tessie, I'm very excited to tell you this. I'm smiling from ear to ear. This development has brought in a lot of clients for us this year. It has opened a new paradigm. See, before this, we couldn't do much for retail clients because they had a financial setback. They don't have millions of dollars. They have 50 to 100,000. And with 50 to 100,000, it is a bit difficult to buy the actual stocks of blue chips around the world because the pricing is very expensive. But with this instrument now, which has existed for a long time, don't get me wrong, except that the dynamic our side has changed. When you have a CFD, which we call, this is what we call a CFD, also called contract for difference. You get to buy top class companies at only 10% of the value of the actual stock.
Amazing.
In this, put together an algorithm that is 75% machine and 25% human brain. You have a dynamic for the retail investor that can come into the market and invest just 50,000 US dollars or 100,000 US dollars, and he can get to buy top class companies and make a decent return of 20% per year. It is really a game-changing philosophy.
Wow. So that's 20% yield per annum.
That's correct.
So what other advice can you give retail investors?
I like to call retail investors from all over the world who are watching this video to say this. Before you embark on an investment journey, please be honest with yourself as to how much risk you can afford. Paper risk. Notice I said paper risk, not actual losses. I have to boast here, Tessie. So far in our dealings, we have always had paper losses, not actual losses. If the client can afford to wait, that paper loss turns into an actual profit. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. After you are honest with yourself, how much risk you can take, ask yourself the honest question, how long you can wait. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 1 year. The ideal waiting time is 6 months to 1 year. It'll be better if you can wait 2 years. Let me explain. People always glorify Warren Buffett. He's rich. He makes so much money. He's got a Midas touch. I'm sorry. I refute all those claims. Warren Buffett is not a genius. Warren Buffett can afford to wait 5 years.
He is rich, though.
Warren Buffett has got no bills to pay because he's got money. But for our normal retail investor, if you have $1 million US, then you can afford to wait 2 years. Half the battle is won. Means now if you have $1 million US, you have an algo to support you, you have a CFD to guide you, at only 10% of the actual stock price, and you can wait 5 years, you can become like Warren Buffett. It is not a dream. It is possible. And we will show you how that is possible. We will show you.
What if I can only wait like 6 months to a year? Would I still
6
enjoy
months.
the yields?
In the equity market, 6 months is a very short time. So if you say you can only wait 6 months, then a lot of things you can't do. Because there are a lot of companies that always make money around 12 months. 12 months is the ideal time frame. If you say you can only wait 6 months, then a lot of things we can't do for you because you have a time constraint. If you need money in 6 months' time, it's a bit difficult. But you can still do it, but you make lesser money and you can do lesser things.
I see. So there is a chance that your accuracy will make us yields.
Yes.
However, our options are limited.
If you wait for 6 months only. If you can wait 12 months, it's good. If 12 months is the ideal period. If you can wait 2 years, it's even better. And just to reiterate this, since I'm mentioning about how long you can wait, we have a limited offer right now where for only $5,000 US a year as our fees for us to work for you, we will hold your hand from start to finish. And this works out to only $417 US per month. And this plan includes cryptocurrencies.
So what is the minimum amount of money invested?
Our fees are just $5,000 US a year. How much you want to invest depends on you. We can start as low as 50,000 US and build up the amount as you make money. That's 50,000 US. And
so that includes.
We will suggest that you wait 12 months.
So that's a very inclusive. That's a very inclusive investment scheme for many people. That's very good.
Let me add. All we ask for our fees to do the work for you is $5,000 US a year, which is $417 US a month. Amazing. How much you invest in the market is up to you. But of course, I would say the ideal level of investment is 50,000 US. Anything less than 50,000 US makes it very constrictive.
Yeah. So that's basic. And then of course you can use more.
Correct. And as you make money, you can increase it from 50,000 to 100,000 to whatever. And what
I'm gonna ask you for your contact details. But before that, what are your views for the markets in 2022?
That's a very naughty question, Tessie.
I'm asking
that means you're asking for you're asking for the grape to fall from the tree faster.
I'm hoping you will oblige, and then of course I'll share your contact.
Christmas is coming. I'm being generous. COVID or not, I don't care. I'm being generous because we have had a very good year this year. Very good year, Tessie. Because the CFD has opened a new dimension and a new angle for our investors, and all our retail investors are very happy, and I'm very happy because our humble mission is to save lives. Save lives meaning I want someone who comes to me and say, because of you, I was able to send my daughter to school in the UK because you made good money for me. Because of you, I made money and I bought a new Mercedes Benz. We want stories like that. So you can see that is why we started this retail program where you only charge you 5,000 US. Now, if you want to invest in the markets, in the US markets, 5,000 US as a fee is nothing. That's in 1 year. And that's only 400.
So you're actually worth your weight because of your accuracy and because of your algorithm
Correct.
And because you are enabling us to enter the markets through CFDs.
Yes, and let me elaborate. Like I said, our algo is 75% machine and 25% human genius. All the other algos in the market are only machine, and that's why last year they lost money because the machines couldn't figure out, based on past data, why the market was going up 80% and 90%. Because the machines didn't expect the Federal Reserve to pump in so much money to keep the stock market afloat. That is the difference between having a machine only and a machine with a human brain. I'm showing you. And this project that we started just last August was to give back to society, to say, I want the small man to make money. When we have clients
So
who have 10, 20
please, would
million,
you share your views on
Yes.
next year's
Yes.
market?
Yes. Let me add by saying, when a millionaire comes to us and says, I made $20 million from you, we are happy, but we're not so happy in a way, because we want to make a difference for the man on the street. We want to honestly make a difference for the man on the street. Now, I'm giving you this feedback for next year. Firstly, because of the Fed tightening, whether you like it or not, US dollar is going to go up next year against all the currencies, especially Asian currencies. So all those living in Asia and Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, please, your currencies are going to drop against the US dollar. Malaysians, please, the ringgit will drop to at least 430 against US dollar, if not 450. Right now, at the time of this video, it's already above 418, going to 419. Please, Malaysians, we request you humbly, please diversify and hedge your ringgit assets, because the ringgit is going to drop some more. If you have excess ringgit, please change it into US dollars, please. And please, we humbly request you, do not look at buying Malaysian stocks, because you will be cut with a knife both ways. You will lose money on the stock market if you do, and then you lose money on the foreign exchange. So please, let us hold your hand and show you how to diversify your Malaysian assets and make you at least 20% a year. Please, we give this humble request.
So you will stand side by side with us and
we will
guide
hold
us.
your hand completely. Can I be a bit morbid? Provided I don't fall dead tomorrow, but I will be holding your hand side by side 24/7. So, like I said, the dollar will go up against all the currencies. Now, after that, the dynamic in 2022 is different from the normal market. The focus will be on quality. Like I said earlier, the focus will be on companies that can higher borrowing costs, have solid balance sheet, and good products and services. And if you're a small company, you cannot handle higher borrowing costs. So the investors, before they invest, will have to realize and understand what they are buying. And we suggest buying those quality names. And we have an algorithm to tell you what kind of quality names to buy and what kind of price journey they will take. So stocks will go up, only those who are strong. Dollar will go up, and the new economy will shine, not the old economy. So don't come and tell me, I'm going to buy cheap stocks in the old economy and I want to make money. It won't happen that way. The new economy will shine, like I said, and the old economy, the sector that will shine the most is banking. We've been waiting for this for the past 2 years, because finally, with higher interest rates, all the banks will go up. When I say all, I mean all the quality banks will go up. And if you let us handle your money, we can make for you more than 20% per year just investing in banks. Because the kind of banks we buy, they give nice dividends of 2 to 4% per year. So you not only make money on the bank itself when the stock goes up, you also make ang pao of 2 to 4% a year. So I'm very excited. I won't reveal any names. So stocks will go up, new economy is in focus, and dollar will go up. And then cryptocurrencies. That is the most exciting thing in the last 1 month. The whole dynamic has changed. Those of you who think that Bitcoin will be the leader, please forget it. Bitcoin will not be the leader anymore, because firstly, it is too expensive to mine. It takes too much power, okay? And it's not green anymore. Bitcoin pollutes the environment. Bitcoin mining pollutes the environment, and you have all the governments against this. So what is the change in cryptocurrency investing for 2022? Let me leave you with this. In 2022, the cryptocurrencies that will go up in value at least 50 to 100% will be those cryptocurrencies that are going to be used into blockchain. The cryptocurrency that are going to be used for blockchains will be those who will go up at least 50 to 100% in 2022. Now, if you want to know how to make money in this new angle of cryptocurrency investing, please watch out for our next Zoom video. Tessie will be interviewing me, and we will reveal to you what to do and how to do. Again, another Christmas present. But like I said, we humbly request you, without begging you, we're requesting you, let us help you make money. And let us put the smile on your face to say, I made more money during COVID than anywhere else. If you had bought the market last year on March the 23rd, as we did, right now, you would make at least 90%. And that is a fact, it's not a dream. But the problem is, when the market dropped last year and we started buying on March 23rd, all the retail investors didn't believe us. They thought we were crazy. So how we have proven to you in that time period, it is not crazy, because let me explain to you why. We understood the extent of the Fed action. Our human brain understood that. The machine algos did not understand that. They're machines. They have no emotion. We understood. When Jerome Powell opens his mouth, we analyze every single word that comes out from his mouth. That is why we are what we are. We are good at what we do.
So that deserves its own segment, Ashwin. So in ending, before we end the recording, can you just tell us your email contact so that we can get in touch with you?
My email is ashwin@ppchk.net.
Thank you so much.
And then let me add, we also have a WhatsApp link, bit.ly, that is bit.ly/algotrader. bit.ly/algotrader. We are also on Telegram. It's bit.ly/algofactory. BIT is bit.ly.
Thank you so
You
much.
can contact us on these links.
And we'll be talking to you about blockchain and cryptos in our next segment.
Thank you very much, Tessie. Thank you.